Hey guys, this is Dave Hartney, and I'm back on Q&A with Lady K. I'm excited to come back to Katie's show, and I hope you enjoy this episode.
A southern comfort when you hit my lips. Fall off the wagon every time we kiss. Easy on the eyes, playing hard to get. You're my partner in crime, girl. With them innocent eyes, girl. Hard to define it, standing in line with my heart in my hand.
Congratulations on your new single, Everything Girl. It dropped February 25th, and it is fantastic. Now, at first listen, it sounds like a love song, but really it's so much more than that.
Yeah, I mean, it is a country love song. It's also a tribute sort of to, it's sort of two things. It's a tribute to all her hidden talents and skills, and on the flip side of that, it's sort of having the best of everything and the best sort of from the spectrum of things that you want in your perfect girl and the everything girl, and so that was sort of the idea of the song.
I like that because, like you said, a lot of country songs, well, a lot of songs in general, focus on the looks of a girl. But really, they don't delve into her talents and what makes her really, really special.
Yeah, and it wasn't intentionally, sort of the world has changed, obviously, in the last year since I wrote the song, and
Right.
it wasn't, we weren't writing it intentionally for that, knowing that all this was going to happen. But, I mean, this is a love song and sort of from a male perspective to a girl, but it's just trying to be a little bit deeper than cut off jeans and shorts or whatever. Yeah.
The typical.
Yeah.
Was there a specific person who inspired the Everything Girl? Like the woman who does it all, the Jackie of all trades?
So I like to use that line. That was someone else came up with that too as well on one of my stops, and she's sort of the Jackie of all trades. It wasn't written for any one girl in particular when I wrote it. I just had the title. My mom was a little bit of an inspiration for the song, and obviously, which is kind of weird to say it being a love song, but she was sort of an inspiration as the type of woman that is sort of, it's surprising. She was a stay-at-home mom, mm-hmm. and she was an accountant, and every year she would come up with a different birthday cake of whatever character or whatever toy I was into, and she would make it look perfect. And she could sew like a Halloween costume that looked like it was straight up from Disney. So all the different characters that I was into in the different stages of my life. And so it was just sort of a tribute, and all those things were not stuff that everyone else knew. It was something that only I knew. Right. And so I imagined the guy singing the song to be sort of just surprised at all these different talents that his girlfriend has in the song.
In addition to releasing your single, Everything Girl, you also released the official music video. And from what I understand, this is your very first music video?
It is, yeah. So on my last song, we did a lyric video, which is great. I was lucky I got some footage and put the lyrics up to it. But it's not cheap to put a full scripted video. And so I got lucky in a couple ways. One is that Creative BC gave me a nice grant to do this video. So like I said, it helped me decide to pick the song. So I knew I was going to get to do a video and wanted to do it to one of my songs. Also very lucky that Stefano Barbaras, who's sort of a legend in the Canadian country world and has done videos for everybody that your audience would have heard of if they're country fans in Canada. And I just kind of knew him from around Vancouver, and he's always been a big supporter of mine and was applying for CMT grants for me back when CMT was airing videos. And so we finally got the funding to do one, and I've always joked with Stefano that my life as an artist before a Stefano Barbaras video and after a Stefano video. So I'm living my life now as an artist with the Stefano Barbaras video, which I love to tell people about. And it was just a really fun day. It was just something totally new for me, getting to be there for the casting and having a stylist, and we had catering. This is all like craft services. Okay, it was just pizza on mine, but we don't have to tell anybody that. We'll edit that out. It was full spread. So it was just something totally different for me, and I'm just really happy with how it turned out.
Well, it looks beautiful, and it was so well shot, but then the scenery, I feel like the scenery kind of took on its own role. Where did you film?
So we filmed in Abbotsford, which is about an hour outside of Vancouver, and I wanted it to be a nice summer day. I did not want to shoot on a gray, overcast day. No. And lucked out that we got basically the last the last nice day of the year, and it was just perfect. And it was, even on set, it was just such a nice day that I was kind of like just so thankful. And I kind of had this feeling it was going to translate. And knowing Stefano and what he would have been able to come up with a nice video, a nice looking video, even on maybe not the nicest day, but being that it was such a nice day. And I'll shout out Cliff, who was the director of photography and the camera operator, and just everybody who worked on that video. I could tell they just really wanted to give me a great product. They were really hustling and working hard. And so to everyone who worked on the video, thank you. And it turned out great. And I'm so proud to have that as my first video that people are getting to see.
You're my everything, girl. You're that thing I can't figure out. You're that heartache I'm drinking down. But when Friday night rolls around, you're my sweet little country soul. That's like NASCAR, we were taking it slow. You're that song, you're that smile, you're my whole world. You're my everything, girl.
You're coming to the end of your promo tour, having traveled across Canada in 2 weeks, which is madness.
Yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks, but it's been a short 2 weeks. My guitar player Ryan is just off camera over here, and he might disagree with me coming to the end of this, but it's a big country on one sense, and we certainly are aware of that from flying and driving, but it's also a small country. It feels a lot smaller, having done basically the entire thing in 2 weeks.
Well, I have a little surprise for you.
Okay.
So I was watching our last interview, and I know I talked to you about that tour, that promo tour. So I thought maybe we could watch a little clip of your answer.
Sure. Uh-oh. This never works out good when it's check the tape time.
Look at us.
I know. And so it's been a really, confidence builder, I would say, and almost inspired me to put out the next one and to do it even better and go bigger on the next one.
With that answer in mind, what did you learn from the Party Lights promo tour that you've applied to this tour?
So there's a bunch of things I learned. One of the things I learned was about the live performances. So trying to represent, sort of an upbeat, very produced, rockin' sort of country song with either just myself on an acoustic guitar or even with two of us on an acoustic guitar. Watching back a lot of the performances, I wasn't that pumped about some of the performances. And in the last year, I've started doing, I watched a buddy of mine who books me at some shows, and he's, Colin Bullock is his name, great guy, he's an artist. And he does a lot of solo acoustic gigs, and I was watching one of his shows where he had a little kick drum and a foot tambourine, so he's able to do his own percussion. And so I started doing that anytime that I had a solo show that I would do, whether it was playing a wedding or playing a hotel or something like that. So I learned how to drum with my feet and do the off beats and kind of almost be like not a drummer, but basically get the percussion going for myself. And the response at radio and anywhere we've done a performance on this tour has been like night and day. I just feel it's been that much more memorable. People have commented the entire way. They're taking pictures of my feet and the stuff I'm doing. And I'll get to the next town, and the next radio program director, music director is like, yeah, I heard about this thing, this like party trick. Yeah. So it's helped me, I think, deliver the song to people when they hear it performed, without a band, with just one or two guys, way better. So I'm really proud of the live performances. And the other side of things is just having some familiarity. So just already gotten some song ads right out of the gate, and there's been a lot more playing of the song in the first week. And the last radio tour was a lot of like meeting people, and this time it's been a lot more, let's get you in the booth and do an interview and get the song on there right away.
Now, I know you're a huge Tom Petty fan. And when I was prepping for this interview, I stumbled upon a video on Facebook of you and some friends jamming to I Won't Back Down. And when I think of that song, I think of you.
Really?
I do, because you really work hard. You've always worked hard. You continue to work hard, and I feel like you do not back down.
Well, I will take that, and that clip, that video is actually that was taken the day that I wrote Everything Girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all connected.
Yeah, it's all connected.
What advice do you have for aspiring singers and songwriters out there?
You know, I think the biggest thing is just to, well, one, you got to believe in what you're putting out, and to make sure that what you're, you know, if it's a song that you're releasing, make sure it's a good one. Make sure you believe in it. You know, you can hire anybody to take your money and promote it at radio or Spotify or whatever. But the success, I think, comes, and any success that I've had, you know, has been, I think, because of putting out a song that I believe in. It's nice to say that you wrote it, but it doesn't have to be, you know, putting out a song that another professional writer did that you just like and you feel passionate about singing is great. And then, you know, I think in the music industry, whether it's trying to get a gig, trying to get your song on the radio, trying to have people follow you or know who you are and take an interest in your career. And I think, you know, if you understand that and treat them well and it's genuine and you actually want to be there, I think it helps your chances, you know, cutting through.
Well, you are definitely genuine. You're so talented. I love your single, and I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much. And let's not wait another 2 years for another interview.
Well, Katie, thank you. I wanted to get another video with you up there, and so I appreciate you having me back on your show.
Always. You're always welcome. I'd like to give a big shout out to Boxcar Social for hosting us in this awesome space.
Everything from Guns N' Roses to Casey Musgraves. I wore the shirt just for you today.
No coincidence.
That was not it was planned. I've had this shirt in my bag on tour for 2 weeks and finally busted it out. I've described my sound as like intelligent bro country. I had the song. I felt like
a banger.
I felt like I had the song that that's the industry term, the banger.
Yeah.
Anyone knows Vancouver knows that once the camera crew's laughing.
Shaking our heads.
And now feeling like I have friends, you know, across the country.
You always had friends. You had friends 2 years ago too.
Some string party lights.
Well, I can't wait to see what's going to happen for your third radio tour.
Oh yeah.
What magic is going to come.
Yeah, some new party tricks, and you know who gave you those party lights.
Yeah. I'm back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, have you hit the subscribe button yet? Because I'd hate for you to miss more videos like this one.